So, with quite possibly the weirdest beef in combat sports right now going on, we have the Brazilian fucking hell, Jesus Christ, man. The Brazilian, I'm not cutting this out. I don't give a shit. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion Mikey Musumeci is beefing with Sneako, the streamer. That's right, the kick streamer. Fucking Sneako. I don't understand this beef. I think it started because Sneako like made a joke saying Mike Musumeci looks like Mark Zuckerberg, and apparently that just kick started this off, this massive beef. So let's just play the video of Mike Musumeci. I'm sorry, I'm probably really fucking up his name, but here's the video of him calling out Sneako. Let's see, where is this video? Here we go.
Talk about bullies. Bullies are weak people that make fun of others around them, that give themselves relevance, and that make themselves feel good. They pick on the differences of humans, which is the most beautiful part of humans, their uniqueness. I really don't like bullies, guys. And there's this guy named Sneako making fun of me, making fun of my friend, making fun of jiu-jitsu. He calls himself a boxer. I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. Let's have an MMA fight. I challenge Sneako to an MMA fight. I'm going to shut his mouth, and I'm going to take the bully's lunch money. So today I'm going to talk about...
So, he said that, and then Sneako came out with this response.
MMA fight. I'm going to shut his mouth. I know what a bully is. I make jokes. I'm a streamer. I joke about everybody, me, chat, everything, all day, every day. What? I said in that video you're upset about, you would make me tap in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You would win. In MMA, even with striking, you would go, this is what you would do. Grab my heel and do the same shit you did to your master. You would win. You're a world champion. I trained boxing sometimes. What the fuck do you think the result was going to be? Is this a skit? I was looking at this and reading through the comments like, is everybody pranking me? Is everybody in on some sort of joke? Let's have an MMA fight. I challenge Sneako.
So, he does make a good point there. Sneako makes a really good point. Like, why the fuck would he take this fight? It's just a bit weird, right? It is just a bit weird. But, then Sneako... No, I think... Where does this even go? This is the weirdest beef ever, but I thought I'd talk about it, because... Why not, man? So Sneako then agrees to fight Mike Musumeci.
Mikey Musumeci, fine. I accept your offer. I will fight you in MMA under one condition, because you accused me of being a bully. I called you a Mark Zuckerberg lookalike, and I've never seen a world champion accuse somebody with no experience of being a bully. But I accept. I understand why you're upset. One condition, because I don't need the money. I'm an active income. You need to tell your sparring partner and your lookalike, Mark Zuckerberg, to have a 1-hour conversation with me about who controls the world. And then I'll fight you, inshallah. I'll see you soon, Mikey. Look forward to it. Mikey!
So, he's making requests that aren't just gonna happen. We're not, fucking Mark Zuckerberg's not gonna agree to talk to Sneako about Zionism. That's what he is referring to. He made another video clarifying that it is about Zionism and everything like that. That's not gonna happen. Like, let's just be for real right here. That's just not gonna fucking happen. But, he called for that. Mark Zuckerberg won't agree to it, so, they're not gonna fight. Then, Mike Musumeci responds with this.
Obviously, Sneako doesn't want to fight me. Adding in all these stupid stipulations he knows will never happen. Typical bully. They talk beyond the safety of their screen, or even in the bathroom, recklessly, and they never face consequences. There's so many people out there like him. My goal here was to stand up to a bully. Kids, get yourself into Muay Thai or Jiu-Jitsu so you can learn self-defense and you don't have to deal with idiots like Sneako.
I'm just gonna put this out there. I think I've said this in a live stream before, but Mike Musumeci is quite literally fucking Eddie Lowe from GTA 4, that side mission with that fucking serial killer guy. Like, he's... yeah, let's go, Nico. Like, he's that fucking guy. Like, he really is that guy. Like, Mike Musumeci, I'm sure is generally a very nice guy, but he does give me serial killer vibes. Like, I don't know, there's something where you look in his eyes and you're like, shit, man, you've definitely fucking, like, choked somebody out and like, oh, fuck, time to go bury the body. I'm not generally accusing him of this is just a joke, it's a joke. But, like, I don't know, there's something about Mike Musumeci where you look at him, you're like, fuck, man, there is some deep, dark fucking hatred behind their eyes. Like, I don't know, he definitely found his fucking school bullies and, you know, went into their fucking homes. You know, they've probably got a family, nice wife and kids now and everything. They're living a good life. They, you know, they're overcome their demons that they dealt with in high school. And Michael Musumeci's probably fucking absolutely strangled them. He's just kicked down the door. He's like, you bullied me in high school. Well, not now, motherfucker. Like, he's gonna come do something like that. He's gonna be laughing with that fucking 10-yard stare, go in there, beat the fuck out of them, choke out the husband. He's like, you're not bullying me now, motherfucker. But I don't know. I'm just messing around here. Obviously, Mike Musumeci would absolutely fucking kill Sneako. I'm not a big fan of Sneako personally. I agree with some of his takes, but also at the same time, he's a cuck. Literally watched his girlfriend get fucked. I can't respect that. That is fucking weird. So, you know, Sneako will never have my respect just because he's a genuine cuck. I'm sorry. You know, that's his... you know, that was his view. He wanted that to happen. He says and then he tried to double down on it, saying that every man should get cucked so they know that feeling. It's like, fuck off. I could go my whole life without getting cucked, thank you very much. If I walked in and my significant other was with another man, I'm fucking putting hands on the other man. I'm fucking going in there, I'm swinging. I'm not fucking watching there fucking whacking my fucking cock around like Sneako did. But still, it's just a weird situation here. This is like generally such a weird beef. I think the fairest thing to do would be like a Muay Thai fight. Like, let's be real. Like, Mike Musumeci's been training Muay Thai for years. He trains with Rod Tang. Like, I think he would probably still win in Muay Thai, you'd imagine. But, like, I don't know. MMA is just so unfair. Like, generally, he's got the takedown advantage, a wrestling advantage. I did see that Sneako is training with Jake Shields, though, which isn't going to help him long term. Like, you can't just, like, find everything. You know, you're not going to work out every little fucking thing that, like, Mike Musumeci's done. You're not going to fucking catch up to him in the jiu-jitsu. So it is weird he's training jiu-jitsu. If I was Sneako, I'd be just training takedown defense. Because, like, athletically wise, you know, Sneako's probably more athletic than Mike Musumeci. Like, most jiu-jitsu guys aren't very athletic. They're very technical. They're very good. But Sneako's probably more, like, just athletically gifted. I still think Mike Musumeci would fuck him up on the feet, probably, with leg kicks. But still. Anyway, here's footage of Sneako choking out ranked UFC middleweight Chris Curtis. Let me just say, when I say choked out, Chris Curtis is letting him do this. I'm not saying, like, Sneako's, oh, damn, look at this guy, he's a real badass. Like, obviously, they're just... He's learning moves, and he's learning the moves on Chris Curtis. I'm not saying he's got this on his own, or he's, like, dominating Chris Curtis. But anyway...
So you kind of feel how, even when I get here, there's a little kind of like space where I have to like dig hard to do it. Even then, there's still like a decent amount of space with my forearms. But guys that have like thin blades, like dude, they like mine. Dude, you're built good for chokes. Bro, you get there, there's no hump there, so it's just on the fucking like artery. Like it's so bad. Like, it's so rough. But it's like you got long arms. For like Dar versus freaking, those are more advanced ones than those now, but like all those are built for those. Hold out.
So yeah, you see that he's learning moves off of Jake Shields. You know, Jake Shields, very good jiu-jitsu practitioner. You know, he's beat Dylan Dennis in jiu-jitsu and all this sort of stuff. And obviously, great MMA career Jake Shields has. Beat Tyron Woodley before he was champion. Beat Dan Henderson. He's beat some really good guys. Obviously, I'm not saying Sneako would go in there and beat Mike Musumeci. Just, obviously, Musumeci's never had an MMA fight, so you can never know. He could have some god-awful striking. With the striking for it, he might not be able to get somebody down, but at the same time, Sneako's not a professional fighter. He's not even an amateur fighter. He's never fought before. He's trained a little bit of boxing, but he's not really a great fighter. Like, if we're being real, if we've seen the footage of him, he's very hittable, but Mike Musumeci, we've never seen Mike Musumeci get punched in the face, so there is a lot of things here we wouldn't know about this fight. I don't think it will happen, just because Sneako's giving some, like, really weird ultimatums for this fight to happen. But if it was to happen, I would watch it, of course. I'd watch any fight-related thing, and it would be a big fight. But, you know, Mike Musumeci would definitely win. But, hey, it'd be, imagine Sneako goes in there and absolutely sparks out Mike Musumeci just dead on the fucking canvas. Like, fucking, Sneako just fucking knocks him out with them fucking weird, like, fucking looping shots. He's just teeing off on fucking Mike Musumeci against the cage and knocks him out cold. That'd be fucking crazy. But I do think Mike Musumeci would go in there. I think he would win it quite easily. You know, it'd be an easy dub in my opinion. He'd go in there, choke him out. He could even tee off him on the feet. I don't think he's a great striker. We don't really know. I know Mike Musumeci has apparently trained Muay Thai for years. That's got to count for something, like, surely. I'm sure he'd go in there, he'd boot out the legs. I'm sure he'd have some good leg kicks. And I think he could just get a leg kick, TKO. Maybe he kicks up the leg, then, like, heel hooks him. I feel like he could just play around with Sneako a bit. But, I don't know, it's such a weird beef. I didn't think we'd be talking about this fucking Mike Musumeci versus Sneako. Like, that's got to be up there with one of the weirdest beefs of all time. But, yeah, I think that's all there is to talk about when it comes to this. Sneako did learn some kickboxing from Jake Shields, but, like, you know, Jake Shields not really a great kickboxer, but again, compared to the average person, Jake Shields could teach you a lot. Like, I think people underestimate, you know, people see Jake Shields striking and they think, yeah, it's not the greatest, but at the same time, like, he's still a professional MMA fighter. He has been kickboxing for years. Like, it will help Sneako in the long run, but I don't think we see this fight, but fuck, it'd be so funny. If somehow they just had like a back and forth war, that'd be crazy, but I don't think we see this fight happen, but I thought it was like an interesting beef, especially because all of this came from Sneako just saying that Mike Musumeci looks like Mark Zuckerberg, which, honestly, he doesn't look really anything like Mark Zuckerberg. Mike Musumeci's Italian. He's a nerdy Italian guy, but like Mark Zuckerberg's like clearly a pale, like, Jewish guy, like a real pale Jewish guy. Like, they don't really look very similar at all. They're different, like, skin tones. They're not very similar at all. Like, they've trained together, but, like, Mark Zuckerberg's a balding guy, very pale. Like, Mike Musumeci's not that pale, I don't think. Like, he's very nerdy looking, obviously, but I don't know. I think it's just a weird one, right? Like, this is just a weird little beef. But like I say, Mike Musumeci's probably hiding some fucking demons there. He's like going in there to actually like fucking kill Sneako. Like, it wouldn't surprise me he gets the fucking choke on him. He's like, you motherfucker, you want to talk fucking shit about me, motherfucker? You talked shit about the wrong fucking guy. He's just not letting go. I could see a scenario where fucking Mike Musumeci tries to strangle fucking Sneako to death. But, you know, I'm not hoping for that. Sneako might be a cuck, but I don't wish harm upon him. But just an interesting little beef. Thought I'd make a video on. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this video went for so long. I just needed to add those little videos in there for the context. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Make sure you give this video a like. Give me your thoughts on this potential matchup between a fucking internet streamer Sneako and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion in MMA. Who would you have winning? I wonder. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure if you're not already subscribed because I put out so much MMA related content, and I have my fight companion to look forward to tomorrow. So I have plenty of content coming, and yeah, you know, just keep watching. You know, I do fighter interviews. I talk about all sorts of combat sports related topics. I go live, I do shorts, I do everything. So yeah, make sure you guys keep on watching my videos, and if you're not already, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.